Could this tiny mineral change your skin, your immune system, and even your hormones dramatically? Let's break it all down. Hey, I'm the Supplement Sleuth. I'm diving into all the zinc science so you don't have to. Stick around because at the end, there's a wild tip that most experts miss. Now, zinc is one of those low-key nutrients that does everything behind the scenes. It supports your immune system, it helps heal your skin, supports your brain and mood, and plays a major role in hormone production. But here's the problem. Most people have no idea what type of zinc to take, when to take it, or what it actually does when it's in your body. So let's fix that. There are a bunch of different forms of zinc out there, but not all are absorbed quite the same. Let's start out with zinc picolinate. It's kind of the gold standard. There was a 1987 study that found that zinc picolinate had the highest absorption compared to citrate or gluconate. It's a great option for supporting immune health, skin, and yes, even your testosterone levels. Zinc citrate, it's a solid runner-up. It's easier on the stomach and still absorbs fairly well. Now, zinc gluconate, you'll see it in lozenges quite a bit, and it's fine, it's just not the most efficient. Then there's zinc sulfate. It's cheap and it can seriously upset your stomach, which we'll talk about that upset stomach a little bit more here in a bit. And then there's zinc oxide. That's mostly just for sunscreen, almost entirely useless as a supplement. I don't even think you'll see zinc oxide as a supplement, but you'll see it in sunscreens. So if you're buying a zinc supplement, check the label first. On the front of the label, it's just going to say zinc, but on the back, you'll be able to see exactly what type of zinc is in your zinc supplement. Now, let's talk results. There was one 2019 clinical trial that gave men 30 milligrams of chelated zinc per day, and after a few months, their testosterone levels jumped from around 180 to 220 nanograms per deciliter. That's a pretty big deal if you're starting out low. There was another study, a 2022 systematic review, that confirmed those results. Men with zinc deficiency tend to have lower testosterone. And when they fix that zinc deficiency, well, their testosterone levels go back up. But here's the twist. If you already have enough zinc, adding more zinc won't boost your testosterone. It only helps if you're low. So sorry. So that being said, what dose should you take? Well, most adults do pretty well with 25 to 30 milligrams of elemental zinc per day. Now notice I said elemental. That's the actual zinc, not the total compound weight. There's a big difference there. Short term, under a doctor's eye, some people go to 40 to even 50 milligrams of zinc, but that's usually just temporary because too much zinc can block copper absorption. And that blocking of copper absorption can lead to other problems like fatigue, low immunity, or even anemia. So make sure that you're not getting less copper because you're taking so much zinc. Now let's talk timing. Should you take your zinc with food? Well, technically, zinc absorbs better on an empty stomach. Some studies say food reduces the absorption of zinc by 10 to 25%. But this is key. I really mean this is key. Taking it with food might actually help your body use the zinc better, especially with fatty acid metabolism. And most importantly, zinc can make a lot of people feel sick when it's just taken alone without food, like queasy or even just straight up nauseous. So here's the rule of thumb. If you can handle it, take zinc on an empty stomach, 30 minutes before or 2 hours after. But if this upsets your stomach, take it with a meal that's high in protein and low in calcium or fiber. Now, why am I saying low in calcium? If you noticed I said that, then you're really paying attention. Well, that's because calcium, magnesium, and iron, and even things with phytates from whole grains, can compete with zinc and reduce the zinc absorption. So don't take your zinc with dairy, multivitamins, or green smoothies. If you do that, you will lose out. If you are feeling nauseous, you can try this. Cut your dose in half. You can try zinc citrate instead of sulfate or gluconate, or you can just eat something plain. That might help. It will decrease absorption a bit, but if you are deficient, it's probably better to take the zinc with less absorption than to not take it at all and not address your deficiency. You could also switch to a chewable or a liquid form. Those tend to go down easier. Now, real quick on testosterone. I mentioned testosterone earlier. Yes, zinc is involved in testosterone production, but it is not a magic hack. It won't take you from average just to beast mode, but if you're deficient, it could help you restore to a more baseline level. There's a zinc you'll find called ZMA, zinc, magnesium, and B6, and it is often hyped for testosterone production. But the actual research behind it, it's okay. From personal experience, I have taken ZMA before, and I found that it gave me some crazy dreams. But I already said maybe zinc and magnesium shouldn't be taken together. So keep that in mind if you see ZMA listed to buy for your zinc supplement. Zinc alone seems to do the job pretty well, if not better. Now let's recap. The best forms, zinc picolinate and zinc citrate. Your daily dose, from 25 to 30 milligrams of elemental zinc, unless your doctor tells you to take more. Take it with food if it's making you nauseous, but avoid calcium, iron, and magnesium at the same time. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to your medicine cabinet if you already have some zinc, or if you already have magnesium or calcium, and turn around the bottle. See if calcium, magnesium, and zinc are in the same capsule. I think you'll find that often it is, which, hey, these are competing for each other, and you're actually taking them at the same time. If you take zinc and you're feeling off, just switch dosage forms. And if you're taking zinc long term, you better get those copper levels checked, okay? Because here's the kicker. Zinc and copper compete in your gut. Too much zinc for too long and you'll wreck those copper levels and your health. Follow me for more deep dives just like this.